It's time for our butterfly Suncatcher craft. Your worksheet looks like this. If you don't have it, you can print it from your lesson page, or you can get it from your Clever Cat preschool book. We can start by getting a crayon from your basic supply kit. A blue crayon would be nice. Since we're talking about the letter B, we have the big letter B, or capital B. And we can use a blue crayon, which also has the letter B. And you write the letter B like this. Go to the top, to the bottom. Go back to the top and go around to the middle and around to the bottom. And then we can color it in from the top to the bottom with our blue crayon. Try to stay between the lines if you can. Our big B, or capital B, is now blue. Across, color it all in a nice blue color. Go up and down and all around. And we can go around in circles and back and forth and across and up and down. And that is the color B, or blue. Now we can get our scissors from our basic supply kit and get your contact paper that you should have from your daily supply roundup. Open up your contact paper like that. And you can put your B, your blue letter B, on the contact paper to make it easy for you. And you can cut it out. Remember to leave a little at the top and the bottom, like we usually do. You can start it like I did and then cut a straight line. And to make it easier, you can get another piece. Open it up like that. Now show the bottom to make it easier to see. Let's try it again in case you're having trouble cutting. So we line it up like that and get it close. And then you look for a spot on the bottom. You give yourself a little extra space. I have little dots on mine. They usually have a pattern. And then you follow the line of the dot. And if you look up the paper, sometimes there are other lines or other dots. And you look to see where that is, and you try to go straight for that. It's almost like tracing or connect the dots. There, and that is a straight line. Before we open our contact paper, we can cut out our shape. We want to cut out our letter B. So you go from the edge and follow the line and cut out your letter B. And turn it and start again from the edge and follow the line. Cut it as straight as you can, like that. And now we have something else we can do. You can get your hole punch and make a little hole like that. Find a place to start. You might have to fold it over a little bit if you have a small hole punch like I do. And punch your hole like right there. Now that you have a hole, you can take your scissors and cut out the middle of the letter B. And again, follow the line. And cut away from your fingers. So the middle is gone. Let's do that again. Take your hole punch and fold it over like that. Then you make a hole, and then you can take your scissors and put it in the hole and cut out the line. Follow the line. And cut out the inside of the letter B, the capital letter B. So it looks like this. This is a pattern. We can cut it out too. And it goes around. And follow the line as close as you can. And then we can cut these out too. And it might be easier if you cut it out like this and make it into a square or a rectangle. Cut away the pieces that we don't need so it's easier to hold on to. And then cut it around the outside of the shape. And it is also a color that starts with the letter B. Do you know what color it is? It is not blue or brown. It is black. It is the color black. B for black. There. We have those. Now what are we going to do with these? You'll see. Now, as part of your supply roundup, you got some tissue paper. Mine looks like this. It's in a pack. I have different colors. Any color will do. I have a blue color. And since we're working with the letter B, I will use a blue color. If you have blue, you can use blue. Or you can use brown. Or you could use black. It would be nice if you could use a color that starts with the B sound, or B. And this is called a pattern. And we can cut out some circles using our pattern. So lay it on top of your tissue paper, and lay your tissue paper down on your desk or table and cut around. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just be careful of your fingers. And cut around the pattern like that. See? That is a shape. It's almost the shape of this. And then I'll set that to the side. We can cut 6 altogether. So that is 1. And if you need to make it easier, if you have a pencil or crayon, you can put your pattern down on your tissue paper. I will use a pencil, but you can use a crayon. But you can draw around the pattern. It's called tracing. Follow the pattern around and draw around the outside, like if you can see that. See how it has the same shape? And that way I can cut it without holding the pattern too. That might be easier for you. Pause the video if you need to, it's okay. And then another thing, if it's hard to work with because you have such a big piece of tissue paper, you can cut it out like that and then finish like we did when we were cutting out our shapes. This time I use a crayon. It might be easier for you to see. And I just hold on to the shape with my fingers as I draw around with my crayon or my pencil. And you can use any color crayon. It doesn't have to be blue. I already had my blue crayon out, so I used blue, B for blue. And that is 1, 2, 3. And then to get 6 I will need 4, 5, 6 or 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, and then it will be 4, 5, 6. So I need 3 more circles. I could do this. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 more. There, make sure we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you count 6 too? I'm going to put my extra paper away or to the side. Remember our contact paper? Now we can open up a piece of it. You can lay it down and then take your capital or big letter B, put the sticky side up and turn it like this, and then take your capital letter B and put it in the middle, and then smooth it out to get rid of the bubbles from the middle down to the edges. Now take your tissue paper and put it like this. Just like that. After you turn your capital letter B, then get these pieces, the black pieces, and they go like this. It looks a little bit like a butterfly. You get your other piece of contact paper and open it up and put it on top. Like this. Line up the edges and put this And the sticky side this time goes down. So this is the sticky side, and this is the not sticky side on top. So put the sticky side down. If it sticks a little bit, lift it back up until you have it the way you want it. Put the bottom on first, across the bottom, and pull it tight. And then you can roll it out like this. And then once it goes to the top, you can go like this. Smooth it out. So you can see through it, and you can hang it on a window. It is a Suncatcher, and then you can trim it out. The extra, remember, leave a little bit on the sides so that it stays together okay, but you can cut it out like that. In these, you can just come around the edge of the bee, leaving extra contact paper as you go around. And wow, that was fun! You made your very own Suncatcher with a capital letter B. And it's also a butterfly, and it's colored blue. And it is beautiful. B. Now that we're done, we have a very nice Suncatcher, and we get a check. And you can use a crayon or pencil to give yourself a check. Count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 checks for the day. And now you can show everyone your Suncatcher. Great job!